Hi, this is Miss J again. Somebody asked a question, how do I get inspired by writing? Um, I'm not quite sure how to actually answer that question. I can only think about something briefly that I remember happening to me when I was a little kid. Not necessarily to me, but I remember my brother passed away. I was 15 years old. And I remember my mother, she received all these cards from different people from all over. Some people, of course, when they lose people, they put money in the card. Some just give you a card. And you have those people that visit your home just to want to see what you actually got in your home, which I'm sure everybody know about that. They never spoke to you a day for your life, but how many times you wave and they just turn their head. But then when some pass away, they bring a little card, nothing in the card. And these cards, and I was sitting there reading the card, I remember my mom, when everybody kind of went away, and I remember her sitting there reading the cards. She would read cards, and she kept reading. She was sitting there reading, and I was sitting there kind of like read behind, like, Mama, what is this? What is this? Because, they want to stay strong. Mom losing a child is something that no parent ever really think about actually burying their child before they child actually bury them. And I remember but then there was this one card that she came across with somebody really, instead of just a card, hey, sorry for your loss, or sorry for, to hear about, such and such or whatever. But this one card she came across, and this card actually expressed, I remember when me and my brother, when it was my brother that passed away, and how we did this, and I can't remember exactly what all it said, but that card really made her smile, and it also made her cry. And I was sitting there thinking, like, why is she smiling over this card? And then she started laughing a little bit, because you really want to keep your mind off of something, when somebody actually passed away. And so I want to say, when I was sitting there reading this card, like, wow, why didn't they say more into it? And I'm thinking, this was his best friend. It seemed like he should have said more. It seemed like she should have said more, but they just gave just generic card. And it just, I guess that kind of helped me, kind of like inspire me to kind of like write. And I realized when you write cards, people want to actually hear about, something about them. Write something, you sign something. So that's what these letter card does. They express something personally about you. They're not just sitting there about, oh, Sally Doe or whoever, Jimmy John, or I should use a sandwich, but they actually tie in something to what that person's actually going through. And each one of these cards, being able to lose a brother at such a young age, and that's a totally different story about what actually happened towards that. So that's going to be the next book about sympathy. Cards of things you wanted to say. Thank you.